Also in the news tonight, some chaos seems from Colorado. What some are calling the Great Cookie Caper. Cops are trying to crack the case. Who copped Carrie Cooper's celebrated chewy chocolate chip cookies off the kitchen counter at Cooper's Cookie and Cake Cookery at Crumb Corners in Cream City, which is in Cook County, Colorado. A capacious tray of cooling, colossal chewy chocolate chip cookies disappeared. This just in, we discovered it wasn't just a tray of chewy chocolate chip cookies, but apparently there was also a big carton of cupcakes, cashews, cashew crescents, croissants, crullers, and cream horns. Cops can't wait to catch the crummy criminal. But our next contact we have, Cookie Cooper is the heart and soul of the Cookie and Cake Cookery, a passionate baker who knows every recipe by heart and can tell a snickerdoodle from a sugar cookie just by the scent. She arrives before dawn to knead dough, perfect her secret recipes, and fill the shop with a sweet aroma of freshly baked treats. But on the day of the Cookie Caper, disaster struck. Her famous chocolate chip cookies vanished without a crumb left behind. Now Cookie stands before you, a baker on the brink, frustrated, floured up, and determined to get to the bottom of this sugary scandal. Could she be a victim of this crime, or is there more to her story than meets the eye? Let's hear from Cookie Cooper as she shares a baker's nightmare, the Great Cookie Caper. Cookie?
Thank you so much, Mr. Taster. I'm so glad that you are here and you are willing to listen and find out what happened. Let me tell you, it was supposed to be a perfect morning at the Cookie and Cake Cookery. I left early last night, left the others to clean and pick up and organize, but I didn't go back into the bakery. I went back into the kitchen after everyone had left. I spent the night mixing and stirring and baking. I didn't notice anything amiss at that time, but I confess, I was deeply immersed in my cookie mixing. This morning, when I came in, the scent, so I was there, I left, I came back. I love my cookery. I walked into the kitchen. Oh, the scent of vanilla and butter filled the air. My dough was rising just right, and I was about to pull out another tray of my famous cookies, my famous chocolate chip cookies from the oven. And then chaos. The tray, it was empty. My award-winning cookies had vanished, stolen. I'm faster than a kid in a candy store with no parental supervision. And let me tell you, these were not just any cookies. Oh no, these were my legendary melt in your mouth, slightly crisp on the edge, perfectly ooey gooey chocolate chip cookies that you absolutely must have with a tall glass of cold milk. These cookies were perfect when I put them on the tray. I use my handy dandy cookie scooper so each are the same size and weight going on the tray. And then my secret trick, when I pull that tray out of the oven, I use a glass and put it over each cookie and do a quick little turn. So every single cookie is absolutely perfectly round. No one else does that but me. And I do want to tell you, if that thief is listening, because I know those cookies were not ready yet to come out of the oven, 350 degrees, 10 to 12 minutes, and don't forget when you pull them out, after you spin them, a little bit of sprinkle of sea salt. The first thing I noticed after I pulled out that tray, I started looking around, and I did not find a single crumb. And let me tell you, a true cookie lover always leaves crumbs. This was a clean heist, which means someone was careful, or maybe it was a professional. I started searching my kitchen. I checked the cooling racks. I even looked inside that flour bin. Nothing. Just a suspicious trail of chocolate chips leading nowhere. And then I remembered, I did see something strange last night when I came back into the bakery. There was a shadow moving near that cooling rack. I wonder, could it have been Mabel McFlower, the cleaner? Now, I am definitely not one to start rumors, but some do say she talks to the ovens. Others say she has that sixth sense for cookie scents. Could she have spotted something? Or was she covering her own tracks? Maybe this was an inside job. Maybe someone is actually trying to sabotage my bakery. Maybe it's a rival baker jealous of my perfect recipes. Because if I find you, you are going to get the spatula beating of your life. My recipes, oh my gosh, they are golden. They are passed down from generations like my grandma's shortbread cookies. 2.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of butter, half a cup of sugar. Simple yet timeless. But would a thief even appreciate this level of perfection? Or did they just take any cookies that they could grab? I'm telling you right now, Mr. Taster, I want justice. I will not rest until I know who swiped my sweets. So I ask each and every one of you here, have you seen anything? Have you heard anything? Maybe you smelled a whiff of fresh baked cookies where you should not have been smelling them. And as for you, Mabel, I'm not saying you did it. I'm not saying you didn't do it. But one thing's for sure, the truth, like my cookies, are going to come out. And when it does, you are never going to get another free sample from Cookie Cooper. Don't think of it. Mr. Taster, I leave it back to you and your viewing audience. Who was the culprit behind the cookie stealing?